Herkese selamlar arkadaşlar. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2'nin yeni bölümüne hoş geldiniz. 19. bölümüyle aynı kalmış yerden devam ediyoruz. En son burada çukuru bulmuştuk. Şimdi o çukurun içine gireceğim. Köpeği burada bırak. Bekle sen bunu.
And stay.
Ben gidiyorum. Tamam mı? Ayrıca bir şey olursa hop oradan atladık. Ne yapacaktık burada, onu Baba Kaley'ine kanıt bulacağız. Tamam. Doğru. Burada darphanesi var değil mi şeyin? Bir yandan bir tık hatırlamaya çalışıyorum. O yüzden.
Well. Look who's here. I knew from the start you didn't come to the works for nothing. But I underestimated you, an embarrassing mistake. I reckoned you wouldn't find anything, and even if you did, little Neri was supposed to get rid of you.
It turned out the other way round.
Congratulations. His wife and children will surely be beside themselves with joy. What to do with you now, snooper? We could come to a reasonable agreement, or underground, no one will hear you scream.
I need evidence that Ulrich Vavart von Neuhaus is involved in this whole affair.
The Mint Master? That's not true. Wouldn't you rather discuss the price of your silence?
You can't buy me, Buresh.
That's the wrong answer.
He can't leave him alone.
Geber.
You're a dead man. You know that.
Wanna try me?
Have you had enough, Buresh?
Mercy!
Underground, no one will hear you.
No, please!
You know very well what I want from you.
But I really don't know it.
Stop lying to my face.
The whole thing was Ulrich's idea. As soon as he became Sigismund's Mint Master, he got cocky and began to abuse his power. He grabbed anything he could get his hands on, took away mining rights from anyone who opposed him. Anyone who wanted to keep his station had to pay him a hefty fee. But that still wasn't enough for him. So he came to me one day with the idea that some of the royal silver might not reach the king at all.
Why did he come to you?
The citizens of Kuttenberg didn't like some blow-in turning up to replace Peter of Pisek, and they were even less happy when he started giving them trouble. He'd have a job finding any allies among them. I'm a stranger here too. I've never had it easy here either. Think what you will, but I like Vavag better than all them Rutards, Piseks, and the other stuck-up mine-owning lords.
Wasn't he afraid of Sigismund?
Sigismund came here for the silver. He doesn't care how it gets to him. He trusts the Mint Master he installed. And he's got no way of... unless someone...
What was his plan?
Surprisingly simple. Bribe anyone who kept records of mining and processing, and to keep the Mint Master free of suspicion, he put me in charge of this whole operation. For a tidy pile of coin, of course. In the end, it wasn't even that hard. No one had the slightest problem with earning something on the side of the king's expense. And when somebody got cold feet, we took...
So you agreed to help him?
Did I have any other choice? He'd destroy me. I hate to say it, but he knew who to come to.
What are you doing with the stolen silver?
Stolen? Such an ugly word. I prefer
Whatever. What?
It's used to mint groschen. Genuine.
Genuine? I don't get it.
It's simple, really. Our coiners work with genuine coin dies. We're producing beautiful... No one can tell they're not from the Italian court.
About the evidence.
Yes?
I need some proof in my hands. Something that proves Vavart's involvement in the scheme beyond any doubt.
And I can count on you to make sure my name is never mentioned?
Ben
Will you give
geberteceğim.
me your word?
How much will you pay me?
How much do you want? I really can't give you that much.
Verirsin.
You're skinning me here. But all right then. I hope you're happy and that I have nothing to fear from you. Here's the key to the chest. You'll find everything you need there. It's behind that door, in the coiner's room. The key to it is right here on the table. You'd better not talk to the coiners. They're an odd bunch.
Is that all?
Aye, everything.
I'm sure you have something else. I don't know what, but I have a hunch.
I really don't have anything else. I'll be on my way. I won't say it was nice to meet. I hope we never see each other.
I'll be happy to make sure we don't.
My God, no! Please!
Geberteceğim.
You're a dead man!
Hiç şeyin yok, geberteceğim. Umurumda değilsin. Bana böyle davranacaksın, ondan sonra ben şey mi yapacağım? Şerefsiz herif. Gebereceksin. Demek ne kadar uzun sürdü lan.
We'll have a drink, roll some dice. Don't worry. Sooner or later, we'll get out of here.
A gilded cage is still a cage.
Aye, but we came here willingly. We should have figured out working in an underground mint would be nothing simple.
I don't think they'll let us go, though. We know too much.
Brother, keep your head up. All will be well. What were you doing? Now you've minted it all crooked. Where did you come from? Get out of here before you get in trouble.
Hey!
You can't!
Neden mi geldim? Şey yapmak için ya. Hani hiçbir şey bana lazım olur muydu acaba? Hiç zannetmiyorum. Biraz siktir oldu diyorum ama. Buraya neresi acaba? Sağ taraftan gideceğim. Ah, köprüye doğru geldim. Başka bir yerler var mıydı acaba ya? Bakacağım. Başka bir yerler vardır ya. Buradan girdik, öbür taraftan çıktık. Başka bir şey var mıydı? Soldan gitmedim. Harita olsa elimde, haritada yok ki. Az yapmış, yol bitti, geri dön. Ha bu sağ, o sağ, o sol, o sol o zaman. Tamam. Kontrol bir daha bakalım. Evet tamam. Aynı yer. Başka bir bok yok yani kısacası. Hadi çıkalım. Buraya az önce geçtik. Aynı yer. Birebir aynı yer. Başka sandık mandık belki göreceğim bir şey buluruz diye bakın dinledim ama aynı bokmuş. Özel bölgede miyim? Aynen kanka. Güzel. Aa, ne yapmış o ruh hasta? Aa, aşağı düştü. Belki çıkar herhalde yukarı.
Heal!
Look what I have for you.
Ha. Ya düştü la köpek.
Come here! Mutt!
Biraz uzaklaşır mı? Gelir ya muhtemelen. Nerede abicim? Yanına gidemiyor muyuz? Gidemiyoruz. O zaman senin belanı agro mu? Benim alttan daha mı iyi? 169, 88. Abi sen benim alttan daha iyisen neyse boş. Köpeği ha,
Come here!
çağırıyor. Niye iniyorsun alttan?
Go!
Aa at gitmiyor.
Quick!
Ya bu ana. Lan oğlum beni niye kiliseye sokuyorsun? Çık şu mahalleden.
Quick! Go!
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Beynimi yüzümü de yedim ya. Yıkanmıyorum ya. Su akıyor. Neyse. Tık tık tık. Selamünaleyküm hacım.
I got the evidence against Mint Master Vavak.
Really?
Here. His handwritten...
There are names, amounts paid, mines, smelt. I'll be damned. This is perfect, Henry. Where did you find this?
Vavak had a secret mint where coins were minted from the silver they stole. That's where he kept the books.
He obviously had it all worked out to the last detail. Remarkable. Did you have any trouble getting it?
The owner of the smelting works, Buresh, tried to stop me. I had to kill him.
Henry! You killed Master Buresh! Christ almighty!
Kaydetmedim değil mi?
Why did you do that? Don't you know how important he was?
He was a criminal. He was stealing from the crown. He deserved the death penalty. And who better to hand it down other than me?
But you had no right to do that.
Şimdi şu gizli darphane diyeceğim
Vavak
ama
had
bu
a
sefer
secret
hiçbir
mint where
olmamış
coins
bir
were
davranacağım.
He obviously had it all worked out to the last detail. Did you have any...
Sorun
No
yaşamadım.
trouble.
I'm glad to hear it. There's one more thing. Was there anyone else in that mint?
There was no one
Kimse
else.
yoktu.
That's strange.
Ettiği sütüye karışmıyor.
You'd think there'd be someone in the secret mint, you know? Minting coins. And I'd certainly expect there to be some sort of coin die.
I didn't see a
Görmedim.
coin die there.
Görmedim.
It's a shame. I'll have to handle this some other way. In
Bence
any
de.
case, we uncovered something big, Henry. It's just a shame we didn't find out more about Master Boresh's involvement in the whole scheme.
Luckily, I've got this. A letter from Vavak to Master Buresh.
How did you get it?
I'd rather keep that to myself.
This really is the last piece of the mosaic. But be that as it may, we know enough. I've been thinking it all over while you were gone. The scheme Master Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus has been running under our nose is incredibly insolent. But it's also one of the cleverest fraudulent schemes I've ever heard. With those books in Retard's hands, Vivak won't remain long in his post. And it's now pretty clear who will replace him. And a side income like that could prove useful to many people. If you take my meaning.
İstedim valla.
You want to keep stealing from the king?
Oh, come on. Sigismund isn't our rightful king. The less silver he gets his paws on, the less he can pay to his Hungarian cutthroats.
You're right about that.
Now, listen. Here's the plan. Everything would stay the same. Entering false figures in the books, processing the ore in the works, a secret mint. Only there would be a change in management. I'll have to find replacements for Fett and Hammond in the mines. But that shouldn't be difficult. A miner jumps at coin like a dog at a bone.
What happened to Herman and Fett?
Not long after you left, Herman disappeared. They saw him and they found Fett on the spoil tip with a broken neck.
You think it's related?
Who knows? Maybe Herman told someone you were snooping around and that Fett talked. Things like that can get you killed.
Shit.
They're both gone and now I have to deal with it. I'll have to arrange a deal with Master Buresh. But knowing him, he won't be opposed to a reasonable agreement. And I'll take care of the coiners myself. Nothing really changes for you. You can blackmail Vivak all you want, but keep your tongue tied about the whole scheme. I've got a little something here for you, as a bonus. So, what do you say? All you have to do is nod. Excellent. You won't regret it, but don't forget. You can blackmail Vivak with the evidence all you want, but leave the path of silver to me. Here's your secret records and copies of the books from the mines and the smelting works for comparison.
Thank you.
No, thank you. It was a pleasure working with you, Henry. I wish you the best of luck.
Görüşürüz.
Maybe we'll see each other again. And give my regards to Sir Kunzling. It'll be a great weight off his chest.
Taraflı oynuyorum. Ne oldu lan?
Look what I have
Al.
for you.
Tavşan eti verdim ama başka bir şey de verebilirim.
Here you go. Take it.
Dur sana şey vereyim. Ah, bunu yersin.
Look what I have for
Beyza
you.
ye. Pişmiş kuzu eti ye. Bak orada gidiyor. Ye onu. Eve falan gönderme. Yok lan ne namantlı. Bir deneme taşı var mı diye bakıyorum da yok.
What was
You can't just stroll around here without someone.
Pardon yanlış girmişim.
All
Kusura
we need
bakmayın.
around here is horse shit.
Well, are you going? Away with you. Next time, don't come in here without permission.
Şimdi köyümüze geri dönüyoruz ama. Kutamberg'e. Hadi bakalım. Güzel güzel. Çift taraflı oynayalım. Taraflı oynayalım. Normalde öldürdüm. Ama
You sold me that magical ointment for 50. Stop! You fuck off!
Someone! Help!
Başek'le konuşacak ya. Başek diye biri kalmadı ki. Tutayım mı? Lan tutma manyak. Hayır. Konuşacaktım sadece.
Ah!
Aa. Hızla kalsın ama. Olacak.
Mutt!
Buradan daha çok varmış. Dur at gelsin.
What are you doing, Whistler?
Easy, easy. Nice and slow. Whoa, whoa.
O kadar uzun ama.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift. Mutt!
to see Lord Ruthard, or are you just lost?
The Lord Jesus Christ be...
Forever and ever.
I'm Henry. I've got pressing news. Take me to him. He's expecting...
Ah, Henry. Yes, yes. I'll let you in. Shimek will take you to the Lord. I hope you'll find the time to listen. You're not the first to come to him today, see?
Well, we're here, but you'll have to wait a while. As you can see, Lord Ruthard has an important visitor, and it seems they haven't finished yet.
I understand.
And what
Kalmamış
now,
mıydım ben?
Martin? Did you speak to Jerome Naz? Will he support us?
He won't. He lent a lot of coin to Sigismund, and now he's stuck with him.
Sakra.
He's scared. As soon as he does anything to upset him, Sigismund will denounce him as a rebel and right after dead.
Damn it! There's always counting groschen not left room for a grain of common sense in that head of his.
Jerome is a vain man. I'm sure he's pleased when the Hungarian king himself listens to him. He was boasting that he'll be in charge of some church talks in the Italian court.
But you've been to see other councillors too, haven't you? Have you any good news from anyone?
Rostayı
I've got good news for you concerning Mintmaster Vavak. I've heard about his crimes against the crown, and it's no trivial pilfering.
Are you sure the accusations are true?
I've got proof of everything.
Ha! God bless you, lad. Finally, some good news.
It seems that this young man came to brighten my day. Who do I have the honor of addressing?
Martin, this is Henry, our ally from Liechtenstein. Henry, this is Sir Martin Oderin, Lord of Rabosh, a loyal supporter of King Wenceslas, as no doubt you've already deduced.
I'm pleased to meet you, Sir Martin. It's good to see that King Wenceslas still has support here.
I'm doing everything I can to keep it that way. You hinted at something, so continue. Convince...
Sir Gunslin,
Shimek? What's going on?
Minmaster Vavak is heading here with an armed cohort.
Right now?
Let him come. He'll be surprised what I've got on him.
Henry's right. If he helps us again like last time, we have nothing to fear.
I agree. Let Vavar come.
aynen
Shimek,
öyle, bırak
place
gelsin.
a gunner on the upper floor and a crossbowman on the stairs. Then gather whoever you can find and join us in the yard.
Certainly, right away, sir.
Henry, we're counting mainly on you. I hope your findings are worth 12 armed men.
100 at least, sir. You'll see.
I'll help you into your armor, Papa.
But quickly, and then go to your chamber.
What? I'm go-
No, so go to your room. Take your precious crossbow, and if things turn out badly, if something were to happen to me...
I love you, Papa. God Almighty.
Greetings, Sir Ruthard. Your gate was open, so I took the opportunity for a little visit.
No gate is closed to you, is it? The gates of hell are especially looking forward to your visit. But you're more than well aware of that, eh? Since you...
My men aren't here to protect me, but to enable me, and today, I got the feeling that order is just...
Weigh your words, sir. One might take them as threats. And be assured, we're very well prepared.
Threats? A warning, more like. Lord Ruthard, I'm offering you one last chance to surrender your mining rights to me. If we agree, if not, the king will hear of the serpent you nurse in your bosom. And this time, you'll...
Enough! Do you think you can insult me in my own home? That can easily change when the king learns of the serpent you
Aynen
were
öyle,
nursing
çabucak
in your bosom,
değişecek.
to cite your own words. Sir, only considering what I know,
Aynen öyle. Kellen
might
gidecek.
lose a little more than your
Şerefsiz.
like your head.
How dare...
Henry, kindly inform the royal mint.
The word is you're conspiring with Buresh of Krakowitz and Foreman Fett, sir, to falsify the mining records together. In other words, you're stealing the royal silver. And what's more, taking it to a secret mint where you forge your own coin with the royal stamp. And that's a capital crime. What do you suppose Sigismund might do when he finds out his own mint master is robbing him? Especially when he's desperate for every last groschen.
I'd say this somewhat alters the
Ne oldu lan?
perspective,
İyi de var kaybettim.
sir. So from now on, you will leave me and my family
Niye
be.
kaybettim lan?
Or your king will hear of your shenanigans.
Exactly. We'll see.
Are you trying to threaten the royal... and with nothing but common slander? You haven't learned much.
Well, we've not had much time for that.
I've got your account ledgers here with me. The real ones, from Buresh, that prove how you carried out this entire fraud. They make quite interesting reading.
They certainly are interesting. Only you didn't understand them at all. I'm well aware of Buresh's fraud. I've been trying...
You won't wriggle out of this, Vavak. Better people than you have been executed for less...
Crimes? Not only did you foil my investigation into Buresh's crimes, it's a pity Lord Buresh is no longer among the living, so he won't be able to...
Your efforts are in vain, Vavak.
Tekrar buraya geldim ama bu sefer kimseyi öldürmeden devam ediyorum. Bu sefer gidince Bureş yaşamış olacak. O yüzden oradan devam edeceğiz. Bu iki tane darphaneciye soruyorum şimdi.
How did you end up here?
Through our own stupidity.
We used to work in the mint in the Italian court. Then, one time...
Well, more than a bit.
And the foreman got pissed off and sacked us.
But then, the mint master himself came to us and offered us a job on the side. He said, and so...
Who's in charge?
The mint is run by Master Buresh and his people. Especially that big fella.
They're the ones that bring us food and drink. But other than that, the mint master runs this place personally. He visits every week, a friendly bloke, always asks us if we need anything.
We're well taken care of.
Why are they keeping you here?
Well, it's not that we can't leave exactly.
It's just discouraged. It was pretty
Don't you miss the world above? Sun's...
Not really. Come to think of it, we've got everything.
They even brought some wenches here for us once. But I'm not...
We've got plenty of food and drink, and good drink at that.
And coin. When they let us go, we'll be rolling in it.
Why don't you want to leave?
We're just supposed...
And we're told not to go far. The mint master would be angry.
I'll take care of Vavak. You have my word. With the evidence I'll bring against him, he'll be finished. When I'm done with him, you'll be the last thing on his mind.
You reckon it's really safe?
I'm sure of it.
So, if he said...
Then we could...
I don't know.
Me neither.
Free!
Free!
Evet. Özgürsünüz. Ama bir şey soracağım. Kapıyı kapadı ya. Durmuyor da ya. Dayı dur bir. Hah, mal gibi durmadı be. Şimdi tekrar bu herife geldim. Bu herifle başka türlü konuşacağım şimdi. Gene kabul edeceğim. Biz aramızda gene karışacağız parayı.
I got the evidence again.
Really?
Here.
I'll be damned. Where did you find...
Vavak had a secret mint where coins were minted from the...
He obviously had it all worked out to the last detail. Did you have any...
The owner of the smelting works, Buresh, tried to stop me. Luckily,
What deal?
I let him go in exchange for him telling me everything.
I understand. He's clever enough to know when he's walking on thin ice. Be it as it may, I'll get in touch with Buresh and have a talk with him. There's one more thing. Was there anyone else?
There were some coiners.
Jesus Christ!
Vavak locked them up there to work for him.
My God! He really is an
I did, but it took some persuading.
Thank God for that. When you talked to them, did you see a coin die anywhere?
They gave it to me quite willingly.
I'm curious.
Here.
What the... It's genuine! That means all the groschen minted from the silver stolen by Vivak are absolutely clean! In any case, we uncovered something big, Henry. But I'm afraid no matter what Master Buresh told you at the mint, no one will believe us.
The books will have to suffice. His name's there.
I hope so. But be that as it may, we know enough. I've been thinking it all over while you were... The scheme Master Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus has been running under our... But it's also one of the cleverest... With those books in Retard's hands, Vivak won't remain long, and it's now pretty clear who will replace him. And a side income to many people. If you take my meaning...
I'm listening.
I knew you'd understand. Everything would stay the same. Entering false figures in the books, processing the ore in the works, a secret mint, only there would be a... chain. I'll have to find replacements for Fett and Ham. Miner jumps at coin like a dog at a bone.
What happened to Herman?
Not long after you left, Herman and they found...
You think it's related?
Who knows?
Shit.
They're both gone, and now I have to deal. I'll have to arrange a deal with Master Buresh, and I'll take care of the coin, and nothing really changes for you. You can blackmail Vivak all you want, but keep your tongue. I've got a little something here for you. And I'll give you something extra for the genuine coin die. All you have... Excellent. But don't forget, you can blackmail Vivak with the evidence all you want, but leave the Path of Silver to me. Here's your secret records and copies of the books from the mines.
Thank you.
No, thank you. It was a pleasure working with you, Henry. I wish and give my regards to Sir Kunzling. It'll be a great weight off his chest.
Oh. Şimdi o
Greetings,
şerefsiz
Sir Ruthard.
Vavak tekrar geldi.
I and today. Wait, threat, Lord Root, if not.
Enough! I came to sight. Henry!
The word is you're in league with Buresh of Krak. 1/10 of the silver ingots disappears. That's a capital crime.
I'd say this somewhat alters the perspective, sir.
Exactly. We'll see to that.
Are you trying to threaten the royal and with nothing but commons?
Artık üsttekini
The
söylüyor.
word is you're conspiring with Buresh of Krakovit. In other words, you're stealing the royal silver. And what's more, and that's a capital crime. What do you suppose Sigismund might do if...
I'd say this somewhat
Niye
alters the
sürekli itibar
perspective,
kaybediyorum abi?
sir.
Exactly.
Are you trying to threaten and with...
Oh,
I know about your account ledgers and the ones from Buresh. The real ones. That prove how you carried out this fraud.
You've made up those books. Or do you actually...
Of course not. Do you think we're completely stupid? We've got copies here. The original book says...
Exactly. And if anything happens to us, they'll see to it that King Sigismund and the town council will hear all about Hermes Trismegistos silver skimming business.
so, do you want to
Captain,
Sir,
Oh be.
this matter is an internal affair of the Crown and my office. I'll resolve it here with these gentlemen in private.
are you sure, sir?
Yes, damn it. Do what I say. Wait for me by the gate.
Let us step inside. Let's give...
Gentlemen, I expect you'll keep this entire matter to yourselves. And I expect you'll be wanting something in return.
The executioner is far from here, so I'll be standing in for him today.
What? You can't just cut down the Royal Mint Master. Wait!
I'll give you the wrong foot. Right up your ass.
Bence de.
You're right. I underestimated you. I made a mistake.
You certainly did, sir. A big mistake.
The only question is, how much your mistake...
Don't do anything rash, Kunslin. I understand you're angry, but
That's true. Intelligent people can always reach...
You're right. I'm more than angry. Swear you leave me and my family in peace, and our mining right...
You have my word.
Good. You know what awaits you otherwise. If Martin believes you can be of use...
Right. You said intelligent people can come to an agreement.
Spy on the king? You can't
Tabii
ask
ki de
that of me.
istiyorum.
It doesn't sound like you want to come to an agreement.
You can't...
We can.
This is nothing compared to the punishment you're facing for what you've done. Either you agree to this, or Sigismund learns all, then you'd have to run damn far to avoid the chopping block.
Henry's right, so don't even think about double-crossing us. You've a lot more to lose than we do.
And don't forget about your oath either.
I understand.
Excellent.
Of course.
I'll take my leave too, Kunslin. I've still got some affairs to deal with today. At least I can see. I'm sure he'll be delighted to tell me many...
God go with you, Martin. I hope we'll soon... Ha ha! Now that was a good one. The mighty Mint Master strode in like a lion, and then... Poof! I can breathe a lot easier now.
Benim ismini atladı.
At any rate,
Kurtardım
Henry,
sizi.
I'll take those incriminating books. I'll hide them in a...
Good idea, sir. Here they are.
Thanks, Henry. You did a fine job, and I'll never forget your...
Well, you can return the favor right away, sir. You promised to help me get into Mal...
I did. There's a secret passage leading out of Malashov, and you could have...
A secret passage? That's a godsend.
He won't. We didn't even know about it ourselves for a long time. Until Rose, he can best explain to you how to find it. She should be in a room. It's up the stairs. You'll see the door.
All right, I'll ask her. Thank you very much.
Don't thank me yet. The worst of it is...
I know what to expect. It won't be the first time. And besides, I have a score to settle with von Berghoff, and I doubt I'll get...
I hope you know what you're doing. I wouldn't like to be...
The only thing I'm afraid of is failing and not saving Lord...
Lad, 30 years ago I'd have spoken like you. But don't go rushing in. First get yourself a coat of the kind used by spies and infiltrators. Don't dally. And only draw your weapon if you've no other choice. You'll be walking... I'll pray for your success. It would help us in more...
What do you mean, in more ways?
Isn't it obvious? We've been sitting with our arms folded until now. And where has it got us? We look helpless, and it's difficult to find allies. But if you liberate Lord Capon, right word will spread like wildfire throughout the land, and he'll lose a strong advantage. That would help convince some of those who are hesitant about joining us in the fight against Sigismund and the Praguers.
You're right. I hadn't thought of the other consequences. Thanks again. As soon as I speak to Rosa, I'll head out. I'll get Lord Capon out of Malashov if it's the last thing I do.
You've no lack of courage, son. But you shouldn't count on that alone. I'll at least look at the books you brought.
I wish you a pleasant read. There's more than enough on him in there.
Yukarı mı çıkıyor? Kule? Kule orası.
I've got a feeling you're looking for him.
Nereye? Kimin odası oğlum ya? Ha, burada mısın?
Your father sent me.
So I can tell you how to get to our fortress. A task for the lowest lackey, wouldn't you say? Well, you don't need to answer that.
Right, yeah. That's exactly why he sent me.
What are you staring at? Do you think I was born yesterday? So, it leads to the cellars, but the outside entrance is hidden underground in a forest, not far from the castle. You can find the exact place if you know where and how to look.
Is it in a cave hidden behind a waterfall?
Well, no. Listen, nearby Malashov is a stud farm managed by Hashtal, an old friend of Papa's. We had a wayside shrine set up at the crossroads before the stud farm.
A wayside shrine?
Are you? Never mind. It's a big white from the shrine. You should be able to see a group. Beyond them are the remains of an old chapel. You have to find it, and then there's a kind of... How can I describe it?
If it's still standing.
I hope so too. Anyway, it should direct you towards some ruins. Go there, and now pay attention. Somewhere in those ruins is a stone cross. You have to find it and look where its top points to. If you go the way the cross is pointing, you'll find another one, and again, follow the direction. That should lead you to a small clearing, marked by a... You dig there, and you should get...
That's a really cunning solution. No random...
That was exactly my intention when I thought it up. I think you're no fool, so you shouldn't have any trouble. And that's not all. Getting into the castle is the easy part. Don't forget, you...
You're right. Horses will be needed.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Fortunately, stop off at the stud farm I told you about, and
Are you serious? I'll just introduce myself and he'll give me...
Exactly. Please tell Hashtal that Papa is still paying for masses for his dead father, as agreed years ago. And even if he's not too keen, tell him we'll pay him for the horses.
You got it well figured out. Thanks.
You've done plenty to help, and now it's our turn. Papa said, you know, you might not be aware of it, but you saved us from a man. Papa would never admit it. But alone, we wouldn't be able to resist. You've earned the right to the gratitude and friendship of our house for all time.
Would you like to come with me? At least I'll be sure to find that place.
Would you seriously want me there? What if something were to go wrong? Wouldn't a girl...
Well, you wouldn't be a burden to me. Quite the opposite. I've already seen you know how to take care of yourself.
Thank you. But I can't go nevertheless. That's why I would like to ask you for one, but you mustn't breathe a word of it to anyone.
I'm listening.
I wanted to ask you, since you're going to be at Malashov...
And what might that be?
A book. It has great value to me, and I was starting to... But if you're going there now...
And what book is this that's so important?
It's hard to explain to someone uninitiated in the middle...
What do you mean, uninitiated? I happen to know how to read.
Really? So if you do find the book, you'll be able to read it?
Well, yeah. That's the way it goes with books.
In that case, I'm not going to make it easy for you. If you like to...
Fear not, my lady. I'll gladly tear the entire fortress apart to find that book for you.
Restraint, valiant knight. I value your determination, but this way would give yourself away immediately. Find it nice and quietly, then come...
Your wish is my command.
It shouldn't be hard. The book is bound in scarlet leather and inlaid with gold. You won't find many like... And take this, so you don't get lost in the fortress.
Thank you.
It is quite possible you won't get back to Malashov again. So don't forget about me. And Henry...
Oh, and about that... Have you ever used the passage?
No, it's never been needed. Thank God. But everything is ready there. That ought to give us enough time to get to the end and dig our way out.
Bunda bir şeyimiz yok ya.
Why did your people
Olsaydı
mark the
iyiydi.
passage from outside?
Papa came up with that. He said one never knows what might happen. Why do you ask anyway? Would you rather search all over the woods for it?
No. It's really smart. I'm very How did you find...
I'm glad you ask, because it's a really... It all started when I was 12. One morning, I found a bat nailed to the Malashov gate.
That is pretty weird. I've never heard of such a thing before.
See? And you're not 12 years old. My chambermaid told me that a bat nailed above the entrance repels all evil and protects... The thing that I was most interested in was where, you know, I was awfully inquisitive back. Embroidery wasn't exactly my passion. And Papa forbade me from riding out into the woods. So it...
I know all about... Not that I ever embroidered, but Pa never let me stray too...
Parents have no understanding for the event. But back to the bats. I found out from the guards that they caught the poor creatures somewhere in the cellars. So I went to have a look there and found... I followed them for a while, and I noticed that in one corner they simply disappeared. I was full of curiosity, and I talked Papa into having the wall demolished. I remember there was even a priest there at the time, and he wasn't at all happy. But as you probably guessed, there was nothing behind the wall but a passageway leading...
My word, you're right. That is a really good story. And I didn't expect... You're really sharp and hard-headed when you latch onto something. That...
I'd rather say determined.
Teşekkür ederim bizden yoruma. Hadi güle güle.
I'm sorry.
Asıl ben özür dilerim. Kardeş. Gideceğim yer nerede? Burada. Hadi gidelim. Daha kaydetmeyi unuttum. Kaydedim. Bir de oyun hatası var. Saçma sapan. Oyuncuyu ortala diyorum. Geri zekalı. Şu kanlı kıyafetlerimi yıkayayım şuradan. Sağlıklığım dahil. Kendimi yıkayacağım. Hamam yok ki burada. Dayı, senin bana anlatacağın bir şey var mı?
Greetings, my friend.
Where can I spend...
It would be best if you... Farewell, sir.
Yokmuş, tamam.
Ka!
Before I kill you. Jesus Christ! We're under attack!
Come here. Stick.
Tut şunu lan. Kırım içinize ha. Aman koyduklarına bak.
Come here. Quick. Go.
Köpeği çağırıyordum, köpeği
Heel.
köpeği. Allah'ın belası oyun.
Quick. Go.
Nasıl tutuyorsun? Attan inmeyi şey yapıyor, algılıyor.
Ka. Ka.
O şeyin hala onu öldürmedim, pişman
Slowly.
oldum.
Nice and slow.
Çocuğun. İşte yaktı Semine'yi. O Semine'yi yakan şerefsiz köpeği öldürmediğime pişmanım ya. Abi burayı bulduysam hızlı yerde açmamız lazım değil mi?
Ka.
Tamam abi.
Ka. Quick.
Bu ne? Kale. Ne kalesi lan bu?
Quick.
Vay be. Semine'dekiler iyiydi ya.
Ka.
Beyinsiz gibi şey yap. Ne bileyim ben ya.
Bloody deep.
Derin olsun işte, yıkarız. Üstündekiler kanlı. Ne oluyor lan? Niye yavaşladı bu gerizekalı?
Hey, Matt.
Git gel misin sen?
Come here. Go. Quick.
Biraz yerde açıyorum.
Go.
Orman falan.
Ka. Ka. Ka. Quick.
Whoa.
What will it be?
The Ruthard sent me.
What's that to do with me? Those days when Ruthard was the Lord, I don't want to have anything more to do with him. So you can be on your way.
He sends you his regards. And he asked me to remind you that he's still paying for masses for your family.
Sakura. Nobody.
That's what he told me. So you'd be sure I really did come from them.
Well, sorry for being a bit hostile-like. But good to hear that Sir Quinlan still has a few friends left. Give him my greetings, and thank him for still honoring our...
Sure. I'll pass.
So, tell me.
I'm planning a certain enterprise. Something that the new...
An enterprise, you say?
That would be wise. And I need you to get fresh, fast horses ready for...
That's quite a fresh, fast horse don't come cheap. But fine, since you're from Sir Quinlan, somewhere a bit further from here so I don't get in the shit if things go sideways.
Of course. The last thing I want is to... And the Ruthards promise to pay for the horse if it comes to any harm.
All right. So look, here next to the stud farm, there's a kind of band of rocks below the forest. When you go alongside the rocks to the end, you'll find a wooded copse not far from the castle. There's a well-trodden patch of ground there, so that's where I'll have that. Hopefully, nothing will happen to him if I just leave him there. Recently, there's been wolves and...
Thanks.
You ought to be. I wish you the best of luck. I reckon...
I'd like my horse bathed, brushed, and its hooves and tack cleaned.
As you wish, but it will take some time.
I'll pay. Here are your groschen.
Thank you very much. Now then, where is this... You two can get going now.
Do you sell horse?
Aye, that's me. And I also clean hooves when I really have. Pick a horse and bring me the coin. Simple.
Did you say you also exchange horses? Because
As long as it's not some nag, I'll take the... And who knows? If you've got an expensive horse, I hope you've had a good look at the horses. Well?
No. Do they...
Are you trying to impress me with your wit? You're wasting... Every horse here at Malashoff is different. The better the horse, the higher the price. Well?
I reckon that's a good...
But only go into the corral during the day, all right? Otherwise, you might end up with a pitchfork.
Mal konuşmadan. Atilla 224 5070 hız 51 380 27. Güzel. Diğer at. Başka at var mı? Lan başka at yok zaten. Allah Allah. Var. 1720 bu. 3570. 1720. 3002 içeridekini alacağız. Belli oldu. 1140. Tamam. Hangisini istediğimi biliyorum. Kendimi yıkayabileceğim bir yer yok mu?
You silly doggy.
Sensin
What would you
köpek.
like?
I'd like to buy a new...
Excellent.
I've changed my mind.
İçeridekini alamıyor muyum ya? Bunu ver bana. Atilla. Tamam, en pahalısı hangisi, onu bulacağım. 3450. 3260 bu değil. 3450 var. 3570 ama şey düşük. 2750 bu da olmaz. 119 bu da olmaz. 3140, 220, 138, 49, 22. Şu içerideki Atilla olmaz mı ya? Dayanıklılığı düşük, onun ama kapasitesi cesareti en fazla 3570. Bunu alırım muhtemelen. Evet, dayanıklı düşük olsun, çok önemli değil. Hız lazım bana gerçi ya. Hangisi en hızlı? 108. 53. 4 bayram bizde tam. Pardon. 53. 59. Kazan K. 59'suz 9. Kazan K alacağız mı? Şunu vermiyor çünkü bana.
What are you here?
I'd like to...
Excellent.
Bir de yok mu ya?
Cartoon.
This high-born noble sold him to me. God, he ran up some debts and said his creditors were threatening, so he decided to part ways. At least he could pay off some of his debts with the money. But God knows, the horse was underfed and flea-ridden. I fed him up, combed him. Now he's worth 3 times.
What can you tell me about...
This fine mare came to me along a trade route. They say horses from them strange northern provinces, but to tell you the truth, Kashtunga is a gent. She's an animal worthy of some great warlord that wants to move quickly across the...
Cartoon.
This highborn, he ran up some debts, so he decided to part ways with... At least he could pay off some of it. But God knows, the horse was underfed. I fed him up, combed him, now he's worth 3...
Well, I won't waste your time. I'll pay the...
Glad to hear it.
There you are.
There. Now you're the proud owner. Come on, we'll saddle him up for you, and I'll... Safe travels.
Good boy.
Diğer atın şey geçmiyor yani buna. Atını... Böyle bir şey olsun abi, ne bileyim ya. Tamam ya. Ha, burası mı lan yoksa? Gireceğim kale ama o kadar göt kadar değil de diye düşünüyorum ama göt kadarmış hakikaten.
Quick!
Sonraki bölümde gireceğiz de. Yeterli. Daha büyük kale bekliyorum ben açıkçası. Ona şaşırdım. Aa bak bunu buldum.
This must be the chapel Rosa was talking about. I was supposed to look through its arch for some old ruins. Well, let's see.
Anlamıyorum ki. Burası.
The chapel directed me here. There's no doubt about that. So somewhere around here, I have to find a stone cross, and then go in the direction the top is pointing.
Taş haç. Taş haç nerede ki acaba? Allah aşkına.
Do I want to send Mutt home?
Truck! Look what I have for you. Free!
Aç. Saldır lan. Saldırmıyor ki. Aa, bir tane köpeğe saldırmıyor ya. Kurtu. Neyse. Zekalı ya. Oğlum yani buralarda da olabilir mi? Bakalım hadi. Taşı aç. Nereden bulacağım? Taşı açacağım. O ne lan? Ne oluyor lan? Ana... Ana... Burası buzda bile. Kaydediyorum ve bitiriyorum abi. Ne yapacağız biliyor musunuz? Bana dedi ya, siyah bir şeyle git girin dedi oraya. Bende öyle bir şey yok muhtemelen. Ama uzun zırhlı ceket işte. Geri zekalı. Hah. Dur bir göreyim diye çıkardım. Ama senin ayakkabı yok mu? Ayakkabı ona. Değil lan, bayağı asker şey yok mu? Ne okumaya gerek ki? 72 gürültü 100 göze çarpma 66. Bunu yaptık da bunu sonra değiştiririz. Tamam. Burada bir yerde bulacağız işte ya. Teşekkürler videoyu ve kanalıma abone olmayı, unutmayın, yorum yapmayı, ihmal etmeyi, hoşçakalın.